Hello everybody, my name is Lukmar and this is Hot Lamode. Today on Hot Lamode we are going to be discussing two brands that have recently just shown their collections, and they are Dior and Saint Laurent. Now, as you can see from the title of this video, I am going to be roasting these two brands and their new creative directors, Maria Grazia at Dior and Anthony Vaccarello at Saint Laurent. Both were really underwhelming, I have to say. And I know a lot of people said it, a lot of people said a lot of things about it, and I think we should just jump right into it. And we're going to start with Dior. I'm going to watch the show and comment a little bit as we go, okay? So I know that this first look was really inspired by fencing, and I know that was for a lot of the collection. There was a lot of fencing going on. Also, I think that the Dior silhouettes were not present at all. With Raf at Dior and John Galliano, they were these really big and vibrant things. And in reality, they had to be. That is Dior, that is the brand, that's how it works. So this really slimmed down, strange look isn't really working, even in Raf's last collection at Dior. But this just seemed so slimmed down and so just Valentino. It seems like Maria has really not left Valentino in her head. She really, in reality, has to put out a very strong first collection. That is what is expected of most designers. A lot of designers that have recently just picked up on their brands have also put out very strong collections, and Maria really did not do that. I think that the real flowy and real flimsy tool that was used really is so reminiscent of Valentino, and we can't really see Maria as a designer either because she was paired with Pier Paolo at Valentino. So the two of them really did that kind of effervescent, feminine, light tool dress thing, and so we're not really seeing her as a designer. I think maybe these pieces that are pants and shirts and all of this kind of stuff, maybe even, you know, that is the way that she designs, and that's fine, but I think there was too much Valentino in the show, and really we should have seen none of it because it really distracts us from who she is as a designer. I get it. Dior now has their first female creative director of the brand, which is amazing, and I'm so happy for them. That's great, but don't put t-shirts down a Dior runway. It makes no sense whatsoever. Even if your shirts are like funny and cute and say like, we should all be feminists. Yeah, we should all be feminists, obviously, but like, it's a t-shirt at Dior. Like, stop. Like, are you a streetwear designer? No, you're not. You have to stop. That's not cute. Nobody appreciated it. Nobody thinks it's funny. It's just so yuck. Like, yuck, girl. Mad disrespect. I like came into Dior and I was like, I really want to like it. I really wanted to like it a lot because I was like, I hated both of them at Valentino, and I thought, you know what, they were shit, but you know what, she's gonna go to Dior, it's gonna be okay, because you can't fuck up Dior. It's very hard. It's really hard to fuck up Dior. Girl fucked it up. And I realized the problem at Valentino was not Pier Paolo, it was Maria. You could tell, she's not the one. It's not for her. So yeah, I mean, I just really was not a big fan of Dior. Hopefully it gets better. Just let me let you know I'm here for everybody. I want everybody to be great. I want all the designers to make amazing collections because that's what we're all here for. We're all here for the clothes. That's what we're here for. So I want to like her, but that collection, not likable. Sorry. Alright, so let's get on to Saint Laurent now, because I mean... Okay, let's get into Saint Laurent. I'm looking at the show right now. I can see it in my vision. And the first thought I had in my head is, wow, this is really basic. And so, the thing about that is, before Anthony Vaccarello took over Saint Laurent, Yves Saint Laurent really did really basic pieces. He did jeans, he did moto jackets, he did, you know, boots, like that was what he did. He didn't do anything crazy, he did not, you know, do these avant-garde looks. But Yves left. He was not fired, he left. He was making YSL, Saint Laurent, whatever you want to call it, so much money. They had doubled their annual income during the years that he was at Saint Laurent. So they definitely wouldn't have wanted to get rid of him. So he left, and now I'm pretty positive that they got somebody, Anthony Vaccarello, who was at Versus Versace, and which is Donatella's way of cultivating young designers. And so he was there, and then he left after like a year and a half, I'm pretty positive. And now he's doing Saint Laurent. His style is very simple. He cuts fabric, shoves it on a girl, her tits are out, her tits are not out, you know, whatever, her vagina's out, who cares? Like, that's what he does. That's his shtick, which is fine, understandable. But is Saint Laurent just trying to get somebody that will replace Edie? Question. That's the real question. Ding, ding, ding. Are they looking for somebody that's gonna make them a lot of money and not actually be a good designer? Not saying he's not a good designer, but when you send black moto jackets over a denim jacket and like a white t-shirt, like, are you really a designer or are you like a stylist? That's the real question. Is he a designer or is he a stylist? The only piece I think that anybody really cared about was Binks Walton wearing her one tit out. I mean, Binks is my favorite model, so obviously I was like, get it, Binks, tits out for the boys, whatever. But the piece is just really unoriginal. They were just in like a sheer fabric, and she's wearing jeans and they're cuffed at the bottom, and they wore those like YSL like actual shoes, like they had the YSL on the bottom. Like, okay, funny, like this is not a gimmicky brand. And that's the same thing about Dior, about the t-shirts. Dior and Saint Laurent are not Moschino. They are not gimmicky brands. They were not made to be gimmicks. Like, putting out gimmick pieces really does not showcase you well at a big house like this. It's just, it's not, you know, it's not even Chanel, where Chanel does fun things and like, oh, this season we're like making airports, and this season we're doing grocery shopping. Like, that's not what these brands are. They're not that. They don't have a reputation for that. And you're not gonna make a reputation for that with a fucking t-shirt or a fucking YSL actual heel of the shoe. Sorry, it's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna make that happen. So yeah, I also don't think Anthony Vaccarello has any real creative vision. It could be because he is not allowed to have a creative vision, or it could be just because not really much of a creative shtick going on there. So I mean, it is what it is. But please let me know what you guys thought of these two collections in the comments below. Go the fuck off, I don't care. I want to read your guys' opinions on these two shows and any other shows that you watched and you were like, wow, this fucking sucks. Let me know. I would love to read it. Also, I know that, you know, there are still shows going on. Paris is just ending. I want to do a round table. So if any YouTubers are watching this and are like, yo, I want to come and do a round table, let me know. I want to do it. I think that would be really fun to have a bunch of YouTubers or bloggers or whoever come and, you know, talk about the shows that have happened and what we loved and what we didn't love. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and on YouTube too, because that helps me out. Also, you can see all my opinions on shit and whatever on those different places. If you guys want to subscribe to this channel, that would be great. I love that. Also, if you want to like this video because you love me roasting brands, I'm about that one too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, tell me how much of an asshole I am in the comments below. That's what I'm about. Alright, so TTYL.